That was an amazing target speech and a wonderful evaluation session conducted by youth leader Sandeep with perfection and jauntiness, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now, let us move on to the next exciting session where we get to hear the last few international speeches of this youth leadership program. So, our first speaker tonight is an 8th grader studying at Maria International School. She loves swimming, chatting with her friends, and listening to One Direction music. Her ambition is to become a successful doctor. Fellow youth leaders, please help me welcome our first speaker tonight, youth leader Nadiya Iman. The title of her speech is Realize and Respect. Realize and Respect, youth leader Nadiya Iman.
Am I audible? How many of you get a health tips from your parents and friends? How many of you actually follow those health tips as expected? Very few. I'm sure those who doesn't follow those health eating habits will definitely rethink about it after my speech. Respected Toastmaster, fellow youth leader, parents and guests, a warm good afternoon to all. It was a normal working day of our school. That morning, our school principal walked to our class and informed us that all of the late shall be a visit to the Royal Commission the next day. The moment we heard that, we were extremely happy. You know why? Because it meant that then the next day there would be no studying. All of us would be together for the whole day, and it also meant getting out of the boring school premises. The following day, with a lot of excitement and happiness, we stepped to the bus that took us to the hospital in 5 minutes. We were all got towards the block of the hospital where the patient with the kidney failures were treated. Honestly, though I'm an 8th grader, I had no idea what the term dialysis means. I had a little idea what means the kidney failure, but no idea about the treatment and the measures at all. Firstly, we were taken to the kidney dialysis unit of the hospital, where the doctor explained to us what is dialysis, what is the role of the kidney in our body, and who are the people who need dialysis and much more. I was amazed. I was amazed to hear the importance of the kidney in our body. He then explained what is the dialysis machine and how it operated. Tell them it was an informative session. Later on, we were seeing a video with the patient being dialyzed. That was the moment. That was the moment when my heart slipped to my mouth. What I was seeing was something unthinkable. In the video, appearing a patient being dialyzed, and the focal expression on his face really reflected that he was under pain. After this short introduction session, we were taken towards the kidney-affected patients were arrested. There were so many patients. Each one of them was getting treated for different problems associated with kidney. We were 10 in all. Each one of us was asked to meet one patient, talk to them, and know more about their problems. At Intersected, we were pressed to meet and talk to the patient. I was asked to meet an old lady in room 204. I entered the room after synthesizing myself. The old lady lying on the bed, watching TV, trying to involve in it. Trying to involve in it so hard so that she can at least feel some relief. I was slowly approached and greeted her and said, "Hello, how are you?" She replied, "As you see, I can't really say I'm feeling good." "Who are you?" I replied, "I am Nadiya Iman. I'm an 8th grader studying in Maria International School. We students came here today to spend more time with the patients like you. I understand you are in pain, but still, there's something to do to make you comfort. The old lady replied, "Can you sit and hear me for some time?" I replied, "Sure, I am indeed willing to know much more about you." I sat beside her. There was a silence in the room for a few seconds. The old lady held my hand, and finally she broke the silence. She told about her children, grandchildren, and her family. She spoke about her good time and bad time. She shared about her happy moments and sad moments. After all of this, her tears rolled out of her eyes. She admitted that throughout her life, she ignored health. She didn't take a proper care of herself. She, in a shorter voice, said that the family that she spent her whole life for appointed her today. Once you lose health, everything changes. Your dear and dear ones go away from you. Your ambition shrink. Your enthusiasm to life diminishes. Every day in the morning, I had to under the pain of the dialysis at least for 2 to 3 hours. Every time I pray to Allah and say, What wrong have I done to face such a torture? I had no answer to this. All what I could say is to have faith and trust in God. With a heavy heart, I ran out of the room. And that whole evening and night, I kept thinking of every single word the lady said. Her tears broke my heart into pieces. Her tears forced me to think, what is the true worth of life? My visit to the hospital changed my outlook towards life. I had never realized what it means of eating a healthy food and leading a healthy life. After meeting the old lady, I confess there is nothing more than having a sound body. Dear youth leader, most of the things can buy by money, but health and happiness are things which cannot buy. Once you ignore health, you lose it forever. We ignore the health tips given by our parents. We pray for junk food to health stuff. We pray for soft drinks to water. I have realized the importance of having a sound body along with a sound mind. Have you realized it too?
Yes.
So, can we all commit to follow the health tips and to attempt a healthy life?
Yes.
With this, I think that most of us know the importance of health. So, realize and respect. Over to you, Stephen.